Hello everyone, Crystalline here. Welcome to my channel, Tuning into Love. Welcome Capricorns to your monthly forecast. I am going to be tuning into love for you, your higher self, unconditional love, creator source energy, frequency. And I'm going to be just tuning in and see what message wants to come through for you at this time. This is a monthly forecast, so whenever you're tuned into this message is when you're meant to receive it. It's a timeless message, but I will be doing these every single month, so whenever you're tuned in is the perfect time to be tuning in. We've got the solar plexus chakra coming out here, Capricorn. I really feel like this is beautiful energy. It's like your soul, your sun, your fire, you know, really radiating and coming alive. You're feeling your life force energy, and that's really beautiful. So I am going to do a 5-card spread for you guys and clarify, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards and just see what kind of guidance, wisdom, affirmation wants to come through for you guys at this time, and just any guidance moving forward. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. If you would like to receive a personal reading from me, you can find that information on my website at crystalline.love. I also have a Patreon and my social media, so you can find those links down below. I would love to connect with you guys and grow with you guys. So thank you so much for being you, for tuning in, staying true, following your heart, and just being the love that you are every day, right from the start. The channeling comes through in rhythms and rhymes when I know it's aligned with the divine. So, Capricorn, are you ready for your message? It's coming right in divine time, okay? We have Blossom, which is your current energy. This is the Judgment card, the number 20. So, don't you love this? How we had the solar plexus come out, and now we have the Blossom card with your soul, the solar plexus energy, the life force energy, the creator life force energy, and it's like growing. It's growing within you. And I love this depiction of judgment because it's like choosing to truly, like, you've already chosen to be who you are, like authentic, and walk your path, but this is like an expanded conscious awareness of how you're beginning to be in the world as love, how your energy impacts the world. Like, you're truly seeing that you can make a difference and you are here to be the love that you feel inside. And so your soul is now like coming in more, and it's growing and radiating out of you. And I love this because it's like bringing the unseen into the seen, spirit into matter. This energy turns into living plant, tangible, physical reality. So it's very beautiful because the same thing happens as energy, our soul, our spirit, the unconditional love begins to grow the more we feed and nurture it. And as we do that and we see our own beauty, then we claim it, we own it, and we walk our talk, and we're not afraid to be seen for who we really are, and we're following our path. And the more we nurture that, like, the universe recognizes that, like, okay, the universe meets you halfway, and that's when the universe shows you that it sees you, and it begins showering you with blessings and giving you, because you're aligned with love, and it knows that you have your heart in the right place and you're serving the highest good of all. And so what's happening is that you're blossoming right now, Capricorn. You're seeing the beauty in the physical world as opposed to the darkness and the yuckiness and the things that are ugly. It's like, because even though we accept everything, it sure would be nice to see beauty in the world. Those feelings that are invoked are much more pleasant to feel than ugliness, right? Like, it's no judgment. We just know that we have the ability to choose, like, what we create, because we are creators, master creators. So I see some very beautiful energies surrounding you and guiding you, and it's only going to get better as you go. Look at this, the 3 of Cups. This is your kind of your internal attitude towards things, and I love this. This is, your heart opening and feeling that energy of, like, well-being and nurturing. So you're sharing and celebrating with others and like mind and your friends and your family, and offering support and just being, social and supportive and loving, and yourself, sharing stories and celebrating accomplishments, and just uplifting each other in a very beneficial way for all, emotionally, just your heart, your soul, your mind, peace of mind. And when we feel the love growing, it's only natural that we share. That's a very natural way of being when we are in our natural state, content and abundant, and everything's great, and we want to be with our friends and family and make it even better. So I love this. Just so much heart beauty, but it's also, I love how it's coming out, it's like being a seed buried in the dirt, and then like coming out into the light of day and growing into the most beautiful. It reminds me, my hollyhock flower that I planted is probably over 12 feet tall now, and I am just in shock and awe. Like, every day come out and it's taller and has all these beautiful, like, deep purple magenta flowers. And I mean, it doesn't matter how anything else is, that beautiful big flower is just like, wow. And that is coming from the pure source. Like, we can co-create these things, we can create the beauty, the love. We are the way, right? So we've got temperance here as your hidden influence, which is beautiful to see. This is your higher self, the archangels, the guides, the team, um, really helping you maintain your balance and alchemize your energies and learn to master your energies and practice patience and um, pulling back and observing and learning how to interact with different energies and blending them together, learning how we can all get along. And that happens within ourselves first. So it's this blending of our masculine, feminine, our light, our dark, our yin, our yang, all of it. We do that within ourselves, and as we find that balance and harmony within ourselves, then we begin to attract it in our reality, in the physical. So just making sure all the cards are on there. So the advice here is the sun. Look at you, shine your light. Just shine your light with all your might. Stay bright, stay true, and then there's nothing left to do except just follow the guidance of your higher self. And look at this, aligning to the Six of Wands, believe and succeed. I mean, this is you're on your home. You're on the path home, Capricorn. You're excuse me. This is like freedom, harmony, balance, being with those you love, loving those you're with, being authentic, just feeling like zippity doo dah. It's a my oh my, it's a wonderful day. Everything's going my way. Wow, Capricorn. Your energy is just amazing. So let's see the bottom of the deck. Take the lead. Three of Wands. There you go. There you go, Capricorn. Three of Wands. Take the lead. I mean, there's your soul is literally just guiding you day by day, showing you the way, and you know it by the way you feel, the balance coming in, the harmony, the mastered feeling of your energy. Like, okay, I've got this. Like, wow, the universe is literally like, it's like you begin to see that it's all for you, and everything you do is just like a synchronicity, and it's inspiring others. You're able to just be in that state of unconditional love, just free. So take the lead. You can see up ahead. You're not sure what's out there, but that's your way, that's your path, that's where you're meant to go. You feel it. You see the beautiful things coming your way. You feel the beautiful things pulling you forward. Your mind is becoming very clear on what's important to you, and that you will overcome whatever comes your way, because love is the guiding force. Your heart is the compass, and it's like the more when you truly connect and feel that, there's no going back. It's like once so then it just continues to expand in all sorts of beautiful ways. So we're always human. We're infinite, but we're always human. So the ego and the fear-based energies are always going to be around you. in a sense. We live in this world, so it's like you don't want to keep yourself from living your life from fear. So it's learning how to walk with an open heart, because that in itself will keep you, keep the fear at bay, and we're in a place where you can accept it and be okay with it, but there's no harm that comes to you or anyone else. So you're free to just live your life and be the love that you came here to be, and that's all that was ever asked of thee. So okay, Blossom, we're gonna, woo, we've got Five of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands. So this is beautiful, affirming, the energy here, the overall energy of letting go of regret and loss and, things that could have, should have, would have been, and instead embracing the new and what you can create, and all the beautiful energy that you truly are at the core is, never ending. It's eternal. It shall always be. So there's never a point in time where you cannot tap into that infinite nature and just be you and create life, because we're always creating life. We're always moving forward. Everything here in the physical is temporary. And, the sign of Capricorn is earth sign and is also related to really becoming masterful in the realm of the physical world, of overcoming certain desires and temptations and things of that nature. So it's like, to that throw us off course, that are outside of us, that are wonderful. The physical reality is beautiful and wonderful, but it's like having that awareness of the energies and how to live in harmony and appreciation and beauty, and co-create that, so that we're able to enjoy everything amazing in the physical world, and truly, that's how it was always meant to be. So I love this. You're really focused on moving forward and being at peace with things in the past. You've learned so much, and you're taking that wisdom of your emotions. Your emotions are priceless. You recognize the value of your emotions, that they're not something to, it's like very similar to what I was just experiencing this. It's like, I mean, I've been experiencing this a long time, this realization, but it's interesting, as you go along the journey, it like deepens. Things will come back around, and like the whole experience will deepen to a whole nother level of wisdom. So it's really interesting, how we're all, helping each other walk each other home with our own growth. As I grow, I can share more with you, and then as you grow, you can share more, and it's just like amazing. So the our emotions, if we're in fear and feeling a lot of pain, it can feel like a curse, right? It's just like, it's so awful, you don't want to be in your body. But when you're experiencing bliss and joy and true contentment, it's like you want to be here forever, right? So it's like, I feel like you really see the value of your emotions, and you're honoring them and nurturing them, and you're seeing the strength that it gives you in order to be able to move forward in a life that's aligned with you, and one that you're meant to be. So it's like win win win, and empowering, and oh, it just feels really good. So I love this. Share the love. It's like you can take a deep breath and relax, and just really truly genuinely say, I truly am happy. So the Five of Pentacles here with share the love. So again, this is, excuse me, hold on one second. This is moving out of the pain into the pleasure, out of the fear into the love. It's embracing, abundance, and knowing that loss and lack and all of that is just an illusion of fear. And so it's focusing on what you have, and that the more you focus on what you have and are grateful for, the more of that will come your way. And those that are meant to be with you are going to be with you. There's nothing that can stop that. So, and the ones that are meant to be with you will just feel like you're equals. It will be easy and natural. So open your heart, because it truly, if you have an open heart and you're sharing your love and someone rejects you, that's okay. Just say thank you, because it's showing you that they're not the ones that are meant for you. And that way, and you don't have to open your heart and be vulnerable and get hurt. Like, it's like you are, no one can hurt you once you are aligned with yourself, and you allow others to be who they are, because we all reap what we sow. So I feel like you're coming out of this energy of fear into love, and really embracing, you know, what's meant for you. You're embracing abundance, balance, harmony, and being at peace with your experience and this reality, and you're going to make the best of it that you possibly can. And that attitude of gratitude, it's just the universe sees it. It wants to know you're really going to walk your talk, and when it sees you really walking your talk, you know, like the Three of Wands, it's kind of like I always feel that energy where like the universe has been kind of making sure you're going to walk your talk, and now you've done it. You've shown the universe what's up with your judgment. And the universe, like, I see you, my child. I see you, and you're on your way. And so now your ships are coming in. Now you can see a little bit more clearly what's up ahead. Like now you can see, like, yeah, okay. And so this energy of you know, the Five of Pentacles is change. It truly is coming into the Six of Pentacles with equal give and receive, and you know, it just flows. And so I love this. I can feel the giddiness in your energy. It feels really good. I'm just smiling. A lot of all the messages have been like that today, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's get one for Temperance here. Oh, Eight of Wands. Look at that. So the hidden influence here is there's some beautiful communication happening either with your higher self. It could be your higher self because it's Temperance, and Temperance is Archangel Michael. So it's, you know, which is an aspect of you when you're in tune with your soul. So this could be hidden. This could be, I say hidden. Why do I say hidden? This could be that you're keeping it to yourself, you know, learning how to communicate with your higher self. And it can also be, you know, someone that you're talking to that's, you know, just kind of, you're just keeping to yourself at this time. So, but whatever it is like back and forth, it's flowing, it's growing, it's flourishing, it's like in the flow, and you just know. And yeah, this feels so good. So keep doing that. Okay, it's just gonna, it's this energy is like, also understand this energy, this connection with your higher self, if that's what this is. um the Eight of Wands is that energy where it's like back and forth and it feels so good, but also be aware that this energy it's temporary. So you'll get like bursts of connection with your higher self. So use that time wisely to write and really tune in and be clear. And then your higher self will give you a break to kind of focus on the 3D tasks and things you need to do, like your dishes and, you know, stuff like that. So just make sure you're taking a break and nurturing yourself and seeing that everything is like that. Give and receive, ebb and flow, yin and yang, up and down, as above, so below. So like being aware of that flow, the cycles, the way it moves, like you'll just know what to do. Like you'll be like, oh, okay, I guess, well, now it's time to take a break. And you're just going to know, and it's all going to just keep flowing. Okay. So the sun is your advice. Stay positive, stay true in your light, and shine bright. Death. Okay. Because the ego death may come soon for you. And there's nothing scary about it. There's nothing you need to do. Like ego death is simply a releasing of old ways and an embracing of the matured version of you. So it's like it's like going from 5 to 6, you know, you've got to let go of some of it's not that you don't love your childhood, but as we grow, you know, we grow out of wanting to play with toys and we move on to something, like it's the same thing. You know, ego death is the same thing, and your ego is meant to die over and over and over again. It's actually a really good friend. So see your ego as an ally and give it what it, you know, nurture it, take it to the park, go play, go have ice cream, watch movies, you know, if it's feeling kind of blue, and, you know, nurture you, and you will feel like the sun again. You will feel you know, like a kid, like a little kid shining, and your ego is like your best friend truly, because it's your humor and your laughter and your charisma when you're being silly and goofy, and you know, it's like all that stuff. It just has to grow. You just got to give it a chance to grow. So that's what I'm feeling from this. Like it's like, I feel like you're already very aware of that, but it's like just affirming. And I love how it has a white rose here, because it's for that. It's for you to grow, and it's all pure and true in love. You know, there's nothing to fear. There's no harm that will come to you. Everything is happening just as it's supposed to. So don't be afraid if you like cry or whatever it is. It's just part of the human experience and soul growing. because you've got believe and succeed here. 5 of Swords in reverse. Look at that. You know, letting go of any sort of conflict, mental conflict, and moving forward in love, and allowing your mind to be open to your higher self and be free of fear-based thoughts and negative thinking and arguments and drama and all of that. That's energy that just keeps you distracted from your self, who is just loves you like amazingly. I mean, you're a bright shining sun. So it's like honoring, you know, the lessons that we've learned. It's honoring death for the wisdom that it's taught us. You know, finally this lesson's over and we can let it go, but we're not, you know, the universe won't allow the ego death to come in until you really learn the lesson. And I see that you've learned the lesson, you've gained the wisdom, whatever it is that your soul needed to learn before moving forward, it has done, and now you're moving forward. You know, 6 of Wands, 5 to the 6 of Swords, it's like movement. 3 of Wands, it's like you've been kind of standing still, but there's movement. Sharing the love, you know, as your heart continues opening. 5, change in the physical, this movement here with your higher self. I feel it. So let's clarify the 3, the star, Capricorn. Your destiny awaits. Your fate has turned into destiny as you've aligned with the stars of your higher self, of your true self, your heart, your soul, and your mind, and now your body. Your body, you shall become one, as you were always meant to become, because that's the way of love. That's the natural way. So congratulations to you. This is like the best reading ever. I love it. So let's get one from the Divination of the Ancients here. Whoa, this has been coming out for like every single reading. Scrying mirror, projection. So it's all about our perception and how, you know, what we see in the mirror. Starting with the man in the mirror, right? And that's where, you know, we are the magician and the mirror. So we create our reality based on what we see inside. Our reality is a reflection of how we see ourselves. So if we're in a negative mindset, you know, for example, if we're going around and we say, you know, I don't like you. If we just look in the mirror and we look at ourselves and we say that to ourselves, if we're saying it to that person, and we look at ourselves and we say, I don't like you, you know, it's like, how does that feel? It feels awful. You know, that's not your higher self talking to you or anyone else. Your soul will say, you are beautiful. You are outstanding. You are the bee's knees and all of that. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are sweet. You are infinite. You know, you are empowered. You are strength. You are courage. However you talk to yourself, like in whatever comforting ways, that is your higher self. And so that's how you know, like, when you begin to really see yourself in that way, as beauty, as intelligence, as compassionate, and like that's all you see, that's all you will begin to see in your reality. It will manifest all around you in the most magical ways. And that's the universe coming in to show you it means what it says, and it says what it means. So I'm gonna look at this book knowledge here. I'm being guided to just look at it here. It says, you are absolutely spot on. Even if others claim otherwise, you are not mistaken. Stick to what you know and understand, for it is correct. It is important that you stand strong in your convictions, even if others have not woken up to the truth of the matter. Some may come around in time, and even if they don't, move forward knowing that you are right. Make sure you are well read in your chosen subject, as a new and rewarding chapter in your life opens up for you. Gaining fresh information will allow you to be more discerning. Make sure you read between the lines in any given situation. Trust that which you know and follow it to the letter, for all that you have learnt serves you well. I stand my ground with what I know, for 'tis the truth and not the show. I've studied hard, I know what's right. This leads me to my path of light. Keep what you know to yourself for the moment. Your knowledge in this matter will take you far. You know more than you You know more than those who oppose you on this. Share your passion for knowledge with others. Read more esoterically themed books. Oh, wow. So you know what this is all about. You know how it will apply to you. So definitely follow your intuition and see it through if it's something that resonates with you, because you will be guided every step of the way. There is no doubt. This is like your path where you get to go out and play and be you. And the channeling's just coming through really strong. So follow your guidance and it will take you, all of your days very, very, just happy and strong and singing along. Okay. So I'm going to get some from the angels here. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Okay. So practice forgiveness. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. We all reap the seeds we sow. Just remember that, okay? Sow seeds of love. Just keep sowing your seeds of love. Stay focused on what's important to you and allow others to accept that the fear is here, accept that is, because we're all on our journey. If we don't experience certain things, we don't learn and grow. It's recognizing that you've learned from your experience, and if you hadn't gone through that, you wouldn't be who you are today. So it's about allowing others to experience what they need to become their greatest version. So releasing people to their path and surrendering to yours, and just knowing that they have a higher self and they have angels and the universe has their back too. Should they it always has your back, but they have to say yes. It's a two-way street. So forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others allows you to release that energy of any sort of resentment or any sort of heavy feelings that we're holding on to here. It just allows us to release it and say, I forgive. Open your heart and know that the universe, unconditional love frequency, knows exactly how to handle the situation and can do all of it, and will let you know if there's anything you need to know about it. And in the meantime, you can just walk free, release the burden, and just walk free, whatever it is, and choose to see love. Choose to see love and everything: beauty, compassion, harmony, cooperation, kindness, true love, whatever you enjoy, and you'll feel the quality. You'll feel it's quality versus quantity. So it's not about, going out and looking for it. It's just feeling the quality of energy that you surround yourself with, even if it's just being in your own space. So whatever makes you feel turned on, whatever really fuels your soul, focus on that. Listen. And because the more you do, the more you're going to hear and feel, and then you'll just know. Okay, so I'm going to get one more from the angels here. Daydream, look at that. So you'll more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you're watching a movie. That is the seed of creativity. So yeah, allow yourself to daydream and ponder. If you sit somewhere in nature and you just gaze out, like if there's a nice place to look, like a river or a mountain, and you can just stare at it for a while and just kind of let go of resistance. Or I really enjoy going for drives in the country because it allows me to, keeps your mind focused on a task, and then you can let go of resistance, and just your higher self can just come in, and there's no one else to interrupt you. You're in the car. Like, I like to go on long country drives because then I can just drive, and I leave the radio. I just leave all the music off and I just listen. And sometimes I'll even put in my recorder and just record something to myself, because when I'm talking to myself that way, like, it's amazing what comes through. That's how this all started. So you just never know if you just allow yourself, just give yourself the time to dedicate to connecting and feeling, the things you want to feel and experience, because those are the things that are meant for you. Or otherwise they wouldn't feel good. They would feel bad. It's the things that feel bad that aren't meant for us. And it's like, we got to let go of that. It's an illusion. It's a trick. It's just fear. It's very intelligent, just like us. It's our match. We meet our match. We have to become friends with each other. Otherwise we fight, and no one wants to do that. So ultimately, and that's the secret. behind it all is we all secretly love each other. That's what I always say. People are like, okay, Crystal. No, it really is true. I mean, if we didn't, we wouldn't care. We wouldn't bother fighting with each other. So it would be kind of pointless, I think. So that's just my 2 cents. Okay, I'm gonna pull you guys. Actually, let me get some cards from the Messenger Oracle here too. I just feel so good with you guys in this message. That's really nice. You're going to be feeling like that, like just if you haven't already, just wanting to gather with your friends and talk forever about stuff and catch up. Embrace the feminine. This has been coming out for every reading too. The divine feminine, really embracing the feminine energy, receptive energy, allowing the higher self to come in, appreciation, beauty, connection with the nature, the natural aspects of you, nature, Gaia, the flowers, the birds, the bees, the trees, the air, the elements, fire, water, earth, air. So it's like appreciation, beauty, compassion, nurturing energy, understanding, seeing the beauty in all things and nurturing growth and life and creation and joy and stability and expression and all of that. Okay, really embrace your feminine energy. Even if you're a man, that means that you're more soft, you're more gentle, you're more compassionate, you take more time to pull back and listen, and instead of being quick to react. Like, it's like finding your balance, finding what works for you so that you can just flow and be the infinite being that you are. Just because we're a woman or a man doesn't mean that we have to like be super one or the other. That's again not finding your balance. It's finding what's right for you, and allowing what is more natural for you to just flow through. Like, I love my feminine side and being very feminine, but it's not practical for me 24/7. But I'm still feminine. I'm still bring her with me where I go, but I can still be tough and get dirty and do stuff and be strong and party all night long, or just sing a song or take a nap or whatever. Like, I'm multidimensional and infinite, and so are you. And right now, embracing, like, and that's the thing with temperance, being here in your higher self, you have all of these energies within you, and you can tap into them at any time you want to, any time that you need to. You have access to the energies that will empower you in that moment, and every moment's different. So when you allow yourself to know all the energies within you, then you have all these tools within you. Sometimes you need a little extra strength and like to stand up for yourself, and sometimes you just want to chill. And it's about being like being able to feel good in your skin no matter what comes your way, no matter what, because that allows you to just enjoy your experience and succeed. And so Gaia, the feminine energy, will really help you. And when you're in nature, you'll notice that the energy is very soft. It's very gentle. It's not forceful or rigid. It's just it's temporary too. It's like the beauty is, you have to witness it in the moment, because in the next moment it may not be there. Like a bird flying in front of you or something. So, and you can feel the energy of Gaia. It's just light, it's soft, it feels in your, if you feel into your feelings, you can feel what is soft and real. It's like what I was sharing this earlier in a reading. It's like the city versus the forest. It's love versus fear. It's alkaline versus acidic. It's dark versus light. It's pleasure versus pain. Like, you can feel which is which, right? The city would be fear, the forest would be love. So it's like just feeling into those energies in the physical will help you maintain your flow effortlessly, like so effortlessly, because the universe is going to constantly be affirming you now, because it knows you're on board, and it wants you to go places and meet people and keep planting seeds for others. Okay, because that's what happens. But it makes it really fun. So it's like your dream come true. Look at this. Protect the wild and green. Again, this has been coming out every message. So Gaia's here to say, please, my loves, help protect your guardians, your stewards of the earth. And as Capricorns, I was feeling that earlier. You are stewards. You're guardians of the earth realm. You are the ones who have to overcome like the hardest physical things, because you're meant to have the most blissful experience of it, to have that deep appreciation of it. Like, you understand Gaia. You understand the earth, and like you see the value in all of it, and so you are the perfect ones to voice that and to share that and to embody that and be the guardians. It's like in that you are going to be rewarded in the most beautiful ways. Your castles will be abundant and luscious, and the place to be. It's and everyone will feel so good and nurtured, and just everyone's gonna sparkle and shine and feel free to be who they really are. Like, I just feel this energy around you of like everyone just feels so good around you because you're in this place of open heart and allowance and acceptance. And now you can be tuned. Now that you're tuned into love, it's like you can really experience the pleasures of life. You're not taking it for granted. You're diving right in, and you're like savoring every moment, which is how it's meant to be. So remember to plant trees and seeds of love, and love Gaia, and encourage others to do that as well, and she will teach you. It's like, let me just see what this message says here. Number 32. You are a guardian of the earth and all who share it, the trees, the animals, the birds, insects, and inhabitants of the ocean blue. It is time to play an active role in protecting and preserving the wild and the green by being aware of and limiting your impact upon the natural world. This world is not yours to possess. It is a gift given to you and your children. Tread gently, tread with care, and walk with love. Remember, your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. Okay, so that'll really help you too, tapping into the feminine energy to receive the wisdom and knowledge of Gaia, because that will help you truly understand and connect with her energy, which is you. You are nature as well. Um, so it's embracing the feminine aspects of yourself so that you can allow her to guide you. You don't have to have all the answers or know what to do. Instead, just ask and she will show you. Observe her, allow her to teach you, and she will. She has taught me many, many things in the most beautiful ways. So as long as you're open to that, it will happen, okay? So Capricorn, let's get you let me make sure the camera's still rolling here. Let's get you a Sacred Rebels card. And then we're going to complete the message there, okay? That one wanted to come out. This is Against the Grain, number 4. That feels in alignment here. So let's read this, okay? Stability, harmony, balance. Okay, it says, you want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with the particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars, that is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypical colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world. So that's amazing, dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for being you. I truly hope this message resonated for you guys and brought you the affirmation and the guidance of what you already know to be true inside you. And so, trust yourself, follow your inner guidance. And I mean, you came here to be the change, just like me. I go against the grain as too, consider the grain, but truly it's funny when you think about it because we are going with the grain. We're going with the flow of the laws of the universe and going against the grain of the illusion. So if you think about it that way, it's like this is why you're different. It's not anything to feel bad about. It's because you're meant to be that way. We feel we off because we're going actually against the flow instead of going with the flow. So it's all backwards, inside out, upside down, and round, and we figure it out always, always. Just make sure you stay grounded and remember that it's not about going up or down. It's just stepping to the side. It's about being equal, eye to eye, hand in hand, heart to heart, side by side, walking each other home, having a life experience, a journey, all of that. Okay, and just remember that. And you do not walk alone. There are so many with you, and when you open that connection, love is telepathic. So then the universe knows how to connect you to things and send you messages, like drawing you here to watch this. And then more and more will begin to happen in that way, magical ways that only love knows. So you have to open your heart and let love grow in order for it to show you the magic. So that's why they say, dance, because those, people might call you crazy for dancing, but it's just because they can't hear the music. You can hear the music. So go ahead and dance, okay? And do whatever you do and keep doing it and stay true. Okay, thank you guys so much. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And again, if you're interested in a personal reading or connecting with me, all those links are down below in the description box, or you can go to crystallin.love. Thank you guys so much. Infinite love is always with you in heart and spirit. Peace in, peace out.